everyone and welcome to a brand new day, Road to TCG World 2019. We are going to be taking a look at what I believe were or have been the top 5 standard decks for 2018-2019 season so far. The year is about to end. We are in a perfect place to start our 5 deck countdown or backwards countdown towards the new year. 2019 will bring us for the first time ever Pokemon that have or that give out 3 prizes when knocked out, the tag team GXs. So it's gonna be an exciting year. We're gonna see the Oceania tournament, the Berlin tournament, and then NAIC and World. So really looking forward to 2019. And so we're gonna start this video with Blacephalon Naganadel. This is a combination that was introduced in the latest Lost Thunder set. 180 HP and an Ultra Beast makes Blacephalon a very potent threat due to beast strings. To attack Bursting Burn, your opponent's active opponent outburn and confused, a great stalling tactic. And then we also have Mind Blown, which deals 50 damage, and you may put any amount of fire energy attached to your Pokemon in the Lost Zone. You do 50 damage for each energy you put in there. So a lot of potential, a lot of firepower, no pun intended, with typing, but a very powerful attack. And then finally we have Burst GX, where you discard one of your prize cards, and if it's an energy card, you attach it to one of your Pokemon. So a very nice way to close out a game or to lead off in any given game. Now we have the 4-3 Naganadel line. Naganadel is an 130 HP Ultra Beast as well. Its ability charging up. Once during your turn before you attack, you may attach a basic energy from your discard pile to this Pokemon. So real nice ability. You discard a lot of the energies, but you do get to bring them back with charging up. And Maripi, thank you so much for the follow. And then we have Turning Point attack, dealing 80 damage, and if you have exactly 3 prize cards remaining, this attack does 80 more damage. But Naganadel is mainly for its typing. Then we also have the 1 Ditto Prism Star and 1 Alolan Muck. This is mainly for L Frank, thank you so much for resubscribing, and 8 months in a row. Thank you so much. Very kind of you. And hello Jedi, thank you so much for being here. Thank you guys so much for the support. So we have Alolan Muck here to make our Gramble matchup better. They can't use Oranguru, therefore dealing 160 damage with Aloud is not gonna be easy. And worst case, if you don't need Alolan Muck, you can just use Ditto as a 5th Poipole. Now supporters wise, we have 4 Cynthia, 3 Guzma, 2 Lily, 2 Sophocles, and 1 Sights here. Items wise, we have the 4 Beast String, of course, which allows us to get energy out of the deck and into play when our opponent has exactly 3 or 4 prize cards remaining. And then we have 4 Mysterious Treasure and Roll Rolls for maximum consistency, double energy switch to play around with the energy. Saludos hasta Chile, Mauripi, muchas gracias. We have the 2 energy switch so that we can power up Blacephalon out of the blue. And then we have 2 Ultra Space, 1 Heat Factory for stadium purposes, countering Shine and whatnot. And finally we have 16 basic fire energy and 1 beast energy. Oh Frank, if you're looking for coaching information, please send me a message on Facebook and I will happily give you all the details. So this is the first deck that we're gonna take a look at today. The other top 5 decks, as you can see, are Cardi, Malamar, Zoroark, Decidueye, and Ninetales, and Zoroark. So let's jump into the standard ladder, not the expanded ladder, and let's play with these decks. Leoncio, what about Hala? You've noticed it to be the best draw supporter in the deck when you play along with Sophocles. Well, that's the thing though. I disagree with that because you can't always afford to lead with your GX attack. And then if you don't start Blacephalon, which we only run 3 now in this version, if you don't start with Blacephalon and if you start something like Poipole and you have only Hala as your draw supporter, it's literally a worse judge. So Hala is situational. Cynthia always nets you 6. So I feel like that extra card is not worth the risk when you don't have, or when you haven't used your GX attack. It does, the trade-off of drawing one extra card over Cynthia doesn't seem worth it to me. Yeah. Luis, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that your internet connection is too low. Hopefully you can catch the stream. I mean, this video will definitely be up on YouTube by the end of the day, and then the rest will be up throughout the week, or you can catch the replay indeed. But thank you so much for being here, or trying to at least. Okay, so we are up against one of those peculiar Meganium decks. So Hoopa is going to be very annoying. I already have the Guzma to target down the Chikorita, so I'm definitely going to try and do that. Using Lily for 2 and getting 2 Poipoles is extremely lucky. Although it does ruin what I was planning to do with the Guzma, so never mind. I mean, even if you were running 4 Leoncio, I don't see the trade-off. Like, the times where that extra card will end up benefiting you will, in my opinion, will most likely be less than the times where you only get to use Hala for 4. So I don't know. It's that particular trade-off that I'm not, that doesn't make me happy, really. Okay. It was good, Jedi. It was good. We stayed at home. We had a nice dinner with Roxy, and then my mom and my brother came over for a little bit. We are dog sitting 2 extra dogs right now, so it was a full house. So yeah, very pleasant evening for sure. How about you, Jedi? And Leoncio, I see you sent me a message on Facebook. I'm here on stream, so I'm not available to chat right now, but I can check it out, or we can chat later after the stream. Okay, so we're gonna see a Layla for a Lily, I'd imagine. Pretty good turn 1 for my opponent, especially starting the Hoopa. Starting the Hoopa really does hurt, so I'm gonna probably have to use Burst GX, and then I will use the Guzma next turn. Stevens does mean my opponent will get out the Meganium, and I believe, yeah, this is the Charizard variant of the deck. So it's gonna be a bit scary, especially if I can't deal with this Hoopa quickly enough. So this is, I mean, the plan for now at least is Burst GX this turn. Yeah, the B-strings are gonna be useless in this matchup. So the plan is Burst GX this turn. Next turn, Guzma KO Lele potentially, although there's still the bug. We'll see. Okay, so Burst GX, not an energy, unfortunately. You got the Pokeball controller as well as Tablemon box. Very nice. Yeah, that's very nice of him, Jedi. Tablemon is always pretty cool. Okay, maybe I should have gone out of my way to go for the Cynthia and disrupt my opponent. We see a Lily. I could potentially take down the Meganium, right? I could also potentially take down the Swampert. I do need to start powering up stuff to KO that Hoopa. Gets rid of the Charmander as well. Yeah, I think my next turn I'm gonna have to knock out the Meganium. I'm gonna have to eventually retreat this Blacephalon. Prevent all effects of attacks. If you could confuse the Hoopa, it wouldn't be that bad. Okay, so definitely just gonna go after the Meganium. Right? So that might slow my opponent down just a little bit. And then I'm gonna charging up. Then I will use Mind Blown, getting rid of this fire. I mean, the Hoopa is obviously coming up To attack me, that's the second prize card though. And we still have 2 more Guzmas, so we'll see. So we shall see. Okay, another Chikorita. TCG GX. Kind of annoying for sure. We might see a Stevens be played this time around. If that happens, I'm just gonna have to attach fire to Naganadel and then Cynthia. Yep, there's the Stevens as expected. So I'm just trying to think, like, what's my game plan here? I have 4 prize cards left. But I'm gonna have to attack this Hoopa with Naganadel and 2 KO that. That's 3 prizes. And then Guzma into Lele and knock out with Blacephalon. That's 2 more prizes. So how do I get my last prize card? Because if it sets up the Vileplume, that's gonna be annoying. Okay, here is where I would really like to find the Marshadow, and that's Marshadow actually. That is Marshadow top decked right there. Okay, so it really sucks that I won't be able to attack the Hoopa this turn, but oh well, we take this. Uni Panther fan, is my opponent's deck popular? I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't say it's popular. I made a video on it in case you want to catch up with how it works. I wouldn't say it's popular, but it's definitely a viable choice. Okay, now I'm dead drawing, so I'm definitely going to want to thin my deck a little bit. No energy acceleration just yet, so I'm gonna bursting burn and do nothing to the Hoopa. Next turn I can Guzma, KO the Lele. Right, that makes the most out of my enhanced hammer, out of my beast energy. I was thinking about, well, an enhanced hammer would not be great against us. We're gonna see power drawn Vileplume. So Vileplume could have slowed us down a little bit as well. Thankfully that's not going to be the case. We're gonna see an Ultra Ball. Discarding something perhaps for Lele. We'll see. And I reserved, yeah, I did. I think I liked it. You got some really nice pulls there. Hello, Drippin' and Shermish. Hope you had a great holiday as well. I definitely did, thank you. Who's my favorite character in Smash? I actually think it's Greninja. Yeah, I think Greninja might be my favorite character in Smash right now. Greninja and Mars. Oh, wow. Are you serious? Off of the Marshadow, my opponent got the Meganium. Jeez. Okay, and okay, double Meganium. That was a very nice Marshadow. That was a very nice let loose plus power draw for my opponent. Okay, energy onto the Lele, and goes for a Stevens. Interesting. Taking away that Rainbow energy is actually pretty good. Taking away that fire energy is actually pretty good. You finally chose what deck you'll be playing during the cup tomorrow, Berserk. What will you be choosing? Okay, so this time it's Guzma KO Lele, right? The bug really sucks though. Okay, Sophocles is a nice top deck for sure. Sophocles is a very nice top deck. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of a fire and a point ball. This means I won't be attacking this turn, which is okay, I think. I mean, technically I could have attacked, but I want to be as efficient as possible with this beast energy. So I'm just going to attach and then pass. We're taking it slow here. We're taking it very, very slow. CDT with Evildal. Okay, that's pretty cool, I Berserk. If I have time today, I'm going to try and feature that deck in particular. Yeah. I decided I'm trying to do like a top five decks. Oof, I need my opponent to not hit Kuzmas here. Okay, B-string, side tier, and walk. That is perfectly okay by me. Oh, the Acer roll. I needed to take down the Lele when I could have. And then he power trades it away. Okay. That Sophocles top deck. That Sophocles top deck might have been a bad idea. I think I go for Swampert now then. I think I just go for Swampert. Or Rhyperior. No, definitely Swampert. I'm gonna go after the Swampert. 100%. Because that's gonna stop my opponent in his tracks. Okay. So I'll get back the energy. And then I'll attach. And now I need to get rid of 3 energy here. So there's 1, 2, 3. This way I can still attack. I get the bonus. That's 180 damage. That's a knockout. Oh. Okay, next turn I'm gonna have to retreat for sure. Because I need to keep up the pressure, right? I definitely need to keep up the pressure, so I need Naganadel now to start doing its job. I hope to see a lot of draw pass turns for my opponent. We know he has an Azerola in his hand, right? Ooh, Regigigas. 180 HP. Yikes. Oh, Naganadel actually deals 160 damage this turn. That is absolutely great. Oh, and the Stevens. My opponent is 100% getting Mudkip plus Swampert here. 100% getting Mudkip plus Swampert. No fires in the discard. That's what's been really hurting me. That has really slowed me down so far in this game. Okay. Sorry about the dogs outside. I have no idea what's going on. Oh, and we're up against Tio Sam. He's a really cool Brazilian Pokemon YouTuber, so okay, it gets the 3 cards. And yeah, I definitely have to take this KO. So we'll do this, we will charging up. And then okay, so the last Guzma is prized. I still have both energy switches in my hand, I mean in my deck. So turning point will be a knockout. I need the energy switches basically to really get going. If I could get a knockout next turn, that would be amazing. Because without the Vileplume, my opponent doesn't really have much else. I feel like Vileplume was his best bet, maybe? I'm not sure. I feel like that deck needs some way to free retreat, potentially. My last Guzma is still prized, though. One of my last 2 prizes is the Guzma. So hopefully I don't lose because of that. You can see a stretcher for a Swampert, so he grabbed Mudkip, obviously. Yep, there's a stretcher. Okay, double stretcher. Huh. This has to be used to put back Charmander, Charizard, and Mudkip, I'd imagine. Right? No, who but Charmander and Charizard? Okay, I mean he has a Swampert then, I guess, so that makes sense. Okay, so as long as I can knock out this Regigigas eventually, I should be good. Pot down, that's fine. That is literally not a big deal. Acerola, so that's an extra 3 cards getting discarded for us this turn. There's a quick ripening herb. My opponent really, I mean, he's gonna need Charizard to pull this off. One energy switch goes down, that means I won't be able to get a knockout this turn. The fire in the discard is actually nice, because now I can load the bench Naganadel, so it's 2 extra energy in play. I think I have this, but it's gonna be tough. If I had top decked that energy switch, I definitely would have had this. Okay, gets rid of the Oddish. I'm at 18 cards. Okay, so I'm just gonna hit the Regigigas then. So we'll do that. We shall do charging up. And then I'm just gonna turning point. For 80. Next turn I'll knock out this Regigigas. With Blacephalon getting rid of 2 energy, and then I should be able to set up my board to where he can't Guzma to delay me, and my Blacephalon just takes knockout. Ah, the Hoopa though. That's gonna be Hoopa. So I might need, if I get the Guzma out of my price cards. I guess he's debating on whether to grab the Charmander or the Hoopa. Yeah, he had to grab the Hoopa though. Yeah, the Guzma being priced might be what costs me the game. The Guzma being priced might be what costs me the game. KOing that Hoopa is going to be an issue. Okay, there's another Rhyperior gone. 2 Acerolas, not a single Lusamin plate yet. Oh, Acerola. 3rd raw Acerola onto the Rhyperior. And he still has the Rainbow Energy, unfortunately. That turn where I played Sophocles instead of Guzma, I think that might cost me the game as well. Okay, another Fire Energy gone, that's fine. He definitely has a Rainbow Energy in his hand. Yeah, my play 100% is to get a knockout this turn. It is definitely to get a knockout this turn, and then hope either if I get the Guzma, I win. Otherwise, I can maybe win in 2 turns. So I'm gonna Mind Blown. 1 from each. That's enough to get the knockout. Come on, Guzma. Yes, yes. Okay. My opponent needs to. Since he didn't promote the Rhyperior, I think what my opponent needed to do to win was promote the Rhyperior, bench Charmander, go into Charizard, Acerola the Rhyperior, use Rhyperior, and then attach the Super Boost and and discard the 13 cards in my deck. If he had done that, I believe he would have gamed here. And I should have played the Cynthia, now that I think about it. But now, I believe we have game no matter what. Yeah, I should have played Cynthia. That should be GG though. Okay, grabbed Suicune for whatever reason. I hadn't seen he sent us a... Oh, okay, he's sending, I guess. I believe my opponent could have won this game if he has a 4th raw Acerola. We haven't seen Lusamin. He definitely made changes because he's playing the Regigigas, right? Great Ball. He's playing the Regigigas. So my opponent says well played. Huh? boost. Acerola. How do you get the Charizard in the active spot though? Does he have a switch? I imagine he does. I should have played this Cynthia, that was silly. Yep, switch. Oh my gosh. I had to play the Cynthia. He did have the 4th raw Acerola though. That is crazy. Does he really just not play loose? I mean. Okay. So yeah, GG to Sam. Definitely could have played that a little bit better if I had played that Cynthia. I would have prevented that because I had 13 cards. I definitely had more than 6 cards in my hand, so I would have had like 18 cards by the time he got those two. I had exactly 13. Jeez. Yeah, that was on me. Yeah, that was on me. I should have realized or thought more about the win condition and how to prevent it. I had this Cynthia right there. So GG to Sam. That was interesting. That's definitely a cool deck for sure. Definitely a cool deck. And so guys, I'm just gonna showcase probably 1, maybe 2 games with each deck. I wanna talk more about the list and stuff. So if you're watching YouTube, don't forget to leave a like. It really helps out the channel. And if you're live with me on Twitch, don't go anywhere. We're going to be moving on to the next top 5 deck of 2018. Be right back guys in just a second.